This is the standard meal for a NASA astronaut, vacuum-sealed food pouches. But this is also their food. Fresh produce, harvested right in the heart of space, hundreds of miles above Earth. Why does NASA spend millions of dollars just to grow a few peppers or some microgreens? Because to conquer longer journeys like the mission to Mars, canned food isn't enough. Vitamins degrade over time. And more importantly, the human psyche begins to wither without the presence of living greenery. Scientists at the Kennedy Space Center have unlocked the secrets to making plants thrive without soil or natural sunlight. And the best part? You can apply this exact space-age technology to turn your small balcony into a high-tech station for fresh organic food. Make sure to stick around until the end, because the final secret definitely won't disappoint. Every week, I share grounded insights on organic gardening and intentional living. Hit subscribe to ensure you're getting authentic, earth-first advice you can actually trust straight to your feed. Now, let's go undercover into NASA's space garden and bring those secrets home to you. The mantra I've shared with you time and time again when it comes to gardening is water, earth, plants. A proper process always starts with water, moves to Earth, and ends with the plants. And believe me, growing crops on the ISS is no exception. The only difference is that NASA scientists have to face an enemy we don't have here on Earth: zero gravity. On Earth, when you water a plant, gravity pulls it down to the roots. But at NASA, water doesn't flow. Instead, it clumps together into floating bubbles. Without specialized innovations, these water bubbles would completely surround the roots, suffocating the plant from lack of oxygen in just a few hours. To solve this, they use what are called plant pillows. Inside these pillows is a capillary mechanism that distributes water evenly to the roots, preventing them from getting drowned in those floating bubbles. But it's not just about how they water. NASA is also incredibly strict about water quality. In the closed ecosystem of a spacecraft, water is constantly recycled from cabin humidity and even the astronaut's breath. Because of this, the water must be purified to an absolute standard to prevent the buildup of minerals or bacteria that could harm the plants. Back on Earth, you can apply this exact mindset using a technique called bottom watering. Instead of pouring water from the top, which often leads to mold and washes away surface nutrients, place your pot in a tray of clean water about 2 to 3 centimeters deep. Let it soak for 15 to 30 minutes or until the soil surface feels moist. Then remove the pot and let any excess water drain out. By watering from the bottom up, the water is drawn up slowly through capillary action. This forces the roots to grow longer and reach deeper in search of moisture, mimicking how roots in space reach out for water droplets inside those pillows. If you're using tap water, let it sit in a container for about 24 hours to let the chlorine evaporate, a simple way to ensure water purity similar to ISS standards. This bottom watering method works best for leafy greens like lettuce, kale, and mizuna, or herbs like basil and mint. Now that we've established the watering system, let's dissect what's actually inside that plant pillow to give the roots something to grip onto. You might be surprised to learn that NASA doesn't use a single grain of natural soil. Why? Because natural soil is too heavy to transport into space. And, more importantly, it contains millions of uncontrollable microorganisms and molds, a major risk in a sealed environment like the ISS. Instead, inside each pillow is a specialized growth medium, arsenite, a type of calcined clay. The secret lies in its honeycomb-like structure, filled with millions of microscopic pores. These particles act as a sturdy framework that holds onto water while simultaneously creating air pockets. This ensures the roots can always breathe, even while they are absorbing moisture. To keep the plants fed, NASA mixes in controlled-release fertilizer. These nutrient pellets are engineered to dissolve slowly, delivering the precise dosage the plant needs without burning the roots or contaminating the station's sophisticated water filtration system. So, how can we bring this secret back to our home gardens? If you're growing veggies indoors, on a balcony, or on your kitchen counter, you can replace traditional soil with this space-inspired mix. 50% coconut coir, treated to retain moisture, 30% perlite, and 20% pumice or lightweight expanded clay to ensure maximum aeration. And don't forget a handful of slow-release organic fertilizer or finely processed worm castings. Combined with the bottom watering technique, your plant's roots will grow at lightning speed. They'll never be waterlogged, they'll always have enough oxygen, and food will always be ready right at their fingertips. Best of all, your garden will be 70% lighter than traditional soil, making it easier than ever to move your indoor pots around. With clean water and space-grade substrate ready, the ultimate question is, what should we grow? NASA uses a rigorous checklist to select the best candidates for the ISS, and you can use this exact list to turn your kitchen into a high-efficiency food station. The first and most important criterion is prioritizing compact or dwarf varieties. On a space station, space is a luxury. NASA can't afford to grow 6-foot-tall corn stalks or sprawling tomato vines. Instead, they focus on dwarf species. When you bring this secret home, go for varieties like micro-tom tomatoes, which only grow about 20 centimeters tall, or dwarf chilies. They sit neatly on your kitchen counter or windowsill, yet their yield is incredibly impressive and easy to manage. Beyond size, NASA pays close attention to the power of color and flavor. There's a scientific reason why astronauts often grow red lettuce or spicy peppers. Deep purple vegetables, like outrageous lettuce, are packed with anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that help protect the body from negative environmental stressors. Meanwhile, bold-flavored plants like mint, basil, or chili peppers help stimulate the sense of taste, which tends to dull in confined environments. For us, starting with herbs or deeply colored greens not only boosts our immune system, but also brings a relaxing aroma to the room, turning gardening into an effective mental health therapy. However, the real secret weapon that NASA is researching and encouraging is microgreens. These are considered the ultimate superfood for long-duration missions because they pack up to 40 times more nutrients than their mature counterparts, with a lightning-fast harvest time of just 7 to 10 days. This is the easiest space food you can start today. All you need is a small tray of the substrate mix we just discussed, a dense layer of seeds, and some LED light. In return, you'll get a massive boost of vitamins with almost no complex maintenance required. Now that we've covered water, earth, and plants, we move to the final key elements to keep the whole system running: light and air. In space, scientists have no direct sunlight and no natural breeze. Here is how they solve that. First, let's talk about light. You'll often see NASA laboratories glowing with a surreal magenta hue. This is the result of combining blue and red LED bands. NASA discovered that plants absorb these two specific wavelengths best for photosynthesis, while maximizing energy efficiency. For your home garden, if your balcony is shaded or you want to grow greens right on your kitchen counter, LED grow lights are your best friend. You don't necessarily have to use purple lights if you find them harsh on the eyes. Modern full-spectrum LEDs provide a pleasant white light while still delivering all the essential wavelengths, allowing you to grow lush greens anywhere indoors, regardless of the weather outside. Second is air circulation. In systems like Veggie or the Advanced Plant Habitat (APH), NASA uses ventilation fans that run 24/7. Their goal isn't to cool the plants, but to sweep away an invisible layer of saturated water vapor surrounding the leaves, known as the stomatol boundary layer. If this vapor layer remains stagnant, it acts like a piece of plastic wrap, preventing the leaves from breathing and absorbing CO2. This is exactly why indoor leafy greens like lettuce or kale often turn mushy or yellow, even when you're watering them perfectly. You can easily bring this technique home with just a mini fan. If your garden is tucked away in a cramped kitchen corner or a windless balcony, place a small fan to blow a gentle breeze across the foliage. This doesn't just help the plants breathe and photosynthesize better, it also makes the stems sturdier and healthier as they resist the gentle wind, mimicking the natural environment. Air circulation is also the ultimate enemy of mold, helping you completely eliminate common issues like root and stem rot. To wrap up today's video, I'd like to share a profound excerpt from NASA's podcast, How to Grow Plants in Space. If you think about going into space, if you have humans, you need to provide life support. Humans need oxygen, we need food, we need clean water. But there's sort of less tangible things that could be really important. If you see things, other earthly organisms, like plants, the smells, the odors, they're living things. You watch them grow, you get a sense of time. These could be important in terms of the crew's well-being and mental health and things like that. This is something that's innate to our being. It's part of the human condition. I hope this video has helped you break down the barriers of thinking that gardening requires vast land or natural sunlight. Start today with a simple tray of microgreens or a small pot of herbs, NASA style. Don't forget to share your results in the comments below. I can't wait to see the mini space stations inside your homes. If you found these insights helpful, please share this video and subscribe to the channel to explore more exciting gardening content. Goodbye for now, and I'll see you in the next video.